So I get to my dogfight, right? I was able to hit him with that cow catcher again. This was just understanding I was able to get above him, get this little grip going again. I go boom. And then even here, there's an extra like, I post this elbow on the man. Like I reach and post. I don't just post it here. Right? So even though I have this around his neck, my left elbow hit first, my right elbow is gonna hit, and then I start turning my hips. Right? Like how you move matters here. Right? So now I got this nice and tight. Again, I'm ready to strike. Problem is, Andy saw it coming. I go to connect my hands. He punches an underhook. I'm going this way. If I do nothing, he's gonna crowd me here. It probably gets past. Right? So I have to like create some space now. Right? He came towards me on his turns. I need to happen on my turn. Right? So I'm gonna go boop, boop. I'm sliding up. I go to make my connection. I see that I lost. I bail on this. He starts to come out. I go right in for my guillotine. And look what's gonna happen here. Once I shrimped away, my right foot hooked the far side of his hip or the near hip here. Right? So now I have a wedge in front of us. Still got my arm and guillotine in place. And I'm gonna look to throw my left leg over. Whoosh. Right, here's where like most people will probably let go and go, oh, arm and guillotine all day. I mean, no arm guillotine. Not me, right? I'm gonna give him a little squeezy. Right? I don't know why I said that. My legs climb, right? Essentially, I want to like cinch up my body, so I'm pinching my knees. I'm bringing my knees to my chest, right? And what I want you guys to focus on is like right now, okay? Yeah. Right now, my wrist is like this under his neck. I have a fist. Right, so I turn this way. It's not my whole forearm, so if I turn this way, I'm not doing like this, like when my whole arm is like this. Right? It's just like this part of my hand cupping his jaw like this. Right? And I keep my hand curved, so that way at any time I need to get access to the hand, it's like easy for me to place my hand here and potentially go high elbow. Right? So I don't tend to like chin strap people with my hands like this. No, sometimes people be chin grabbing fingers under there, rest can't see. And I curl my first knuckles and I just try to cup his jaw like this, right? So if I'm grabbing that, if I'm like this, and I'm on my side, the motion here is gonna be for me to, obviously I'm crossing my ankles, I'm pinching, I'm like bringing my knees to my chest. My elbows should be cinched to the side, and the motion should be me trying to rotate my wrist into his throat, right? So, it's not my legs extending, right? I see people kind of extending their legs in guillotines. I'm trying to like compress, so if I'm something like this, and I kind of pride myself in army guillotines. Like right now, if you look at my grip, I have like my hand along his jaw, see that? And so I'm just grabbing my hands like this, right? Though my hand is like pressing, I'm cinching back on my left elbow, right? So I'm doing this, see how my elbow is doing this, I'm cinching back. And I'm looking to essentially like, I do a little bow, pinching my elbows, my wrist rotates. And a lot of times you can do this while talking. You can watch TV. This isn't where you're like holding your breath, veins coming out of your face. This is simply me pushing that wrist into his throat. Okay? Mm-hmm. If he doesn't tap, this is where some part of the warm-ups come in. Right? You can insert your butterfly, sweep them over, end up on top. But what I tell people is the main reason I never let go of these arm and guillotines is because if he pops his head up, well, then I'm already looking to start playing rubber guard, right? My hand's already on the opposite side of the neck because all it has to do is stroll in front, and you're already in that offensive zone, right? So what you do with that overhook is up to you. Just a little bit. Does that make sense? Let's play around with that for a little bit. Ready, 1, 2.